If you search online for breastfeeding, you'll be bombarded by articles touting the benefits of this most natural of infant nourishment choices. From the economic savings to the more pleasant fecal odor, mothers are encouraged that breast is best. Among the benefits frequently touted are those associated with IQ. I saw this article linking breastfeeding and higher IQ on CNN.com a couple of years ago. Mothers want to do what is best for their babies, and the pressure in this arena can get intense. In fact, many mothers report significant anxiety associated with the pressure to breastfeed. And women who are unable to breastfeed can be pushed deeper into depression because of that. And here's a little secret. There have been no randomized trials of breastfeeding, ever. And we all know that a lot of factors go into the decision to breastfeed and for how long. In other words, breastfeeding may be a proxy for any number of healthful behaviors or for socioeconomic status. The question is, does breast milk make your kids smart, or do moms who choose to breastfeed have smarter kids? In response to this question, we have this article appearing in the journal Pediatrics. The study looked at 9,854 children from the Growing Up in Ireland infant cohort. These kids were followed from 9 months to 5 years of age. During that time, they had multiple neurocognitive and other assessments, and moms were asked about their breastfeeding history. Right off the bat, you see huge differences in baseline characteristics between moms who breastfeed and those who don't. This table shows you the amount of confounding we have in studies like this. Women who breastfed were much more likely to have a resident partner, were highly educated, and older. Roughly a quarter of women who breastfed had a smoker in the dwelling during pregnancy, compared to 42% of those who didn't breastfeed. And as anyone with more than one kid can attest, the more siblings in the dwelling, the less breastfeeding happens. Now, since breastfeeding is a proxy for so many things, it will be no surprise to find that unadjusted, breastfed kids were better at problem solving, vocabulary, and had better conduct. But once the kids were matched on all those baseline variables, those relationships disappeared. When they looked just at women who breastfed for more than 6 months, there was a bit of signal that there was reduced hyperactivity in the kids at age 3, but it disappeared by age 5. In other words, if you're a woman who chooses not to breastfeed or can't breastfeed for some reason, don't feel like you're betraying your child's future. Breastfeeding is great. It's cheap, it helps you lose weight, and it has some antibodies in there. But when it comes to childhood development, it is the loving bond of a mother and infant, perhaps manifested in breastfeeding, but not mediated by breastfeeding, that leads to good development. For MedPage Today, I'm Perry Wilson.